Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3 and welcome back to Derelict Void, where hopefully we have a bit of progress. Yes, maybe? Oh, gas storage. Hydrogen, excellent. Right, another calorie synth. Calorie synth, it's one, well, it's either that or hydroponics for food reserves, but the problem with calorie synth, of course, is the hydrogen, carbon, oxygen cost, while these guys cost water, organics and CO2, so it's, it's a bit iffy. That said, though, this guy is rocketing there at 290%. That is very strong. You're doing okay. Actually, you only have water, don't you? If I flip that around, I could jam another hydroponics into this area. Tempting, 200%. Anyway, there is that hydroponics is not fully functional though. So yeah, if I flip that thing by 180 degrees, because this would supply the water for that. So second hydroponics wouldn't be quite as good as this, I don't think, but it would still gain benefits, and it would have the gas and solid storage connections. Actually, no, I don't think I don't need to move it all. I just need to get the CO2 scrubber out of the way. Okay, CO2 scrubber. Where do I put you? I will put you over here. Over here? Yes. I don't know why I'm suddenly going over here. But actually, over here, I'll just bolt you into Orion 8 for the moment. And then pull... I said I was happy with you, didn't I? Yeah, so Oberon, leave you alone. The animal streams I can pull is actually in Apollo. You see that? I'll pull the damaged one out of here. Actually, maybe, yeah, let's do this. No, wait, why am I trying to pull a water treatment? I want to pull the hydroponics. I'm losing the plot again. Shut up. Me, I'm a good person. Apparently I was talking about behind. I do need to flip that, so flip it. There we go. Leaves a little bit of extra space in here to maybe try and do something, but again, trying to take advantage of that with an extra hydroponics was asking for a bit much, so it's lost a lot of efficiency regarding the placement of the rest of the stuff, so it's gonna have to do like that. What can I say? I'm actually getting excited again. Anyway, sensitive flavored objects, sure, I can spend that. Costs, I got more than that and a bunch of other, sure. But look at that, food is now so low, it is ticking down by the hour now. So that is a bad sign. I need to do something about it. And I think the only thing I can do is try to boost something. If I stop boosting you, then I will still be getting stuff. My oxygen supply will last less, but that's okay. If I stop boosting you, hydrogen supply will be a lot more affected, but yeah, I want to keep the hydrogen supply going. You're operating at plus 0.7. You're not operating. Actually, what happens if I turn you back on? Carbon supplies start to go down, but food supplies go up slightly by 0.6. What about hydroponics? You are producing 1.2. Hydroponic is flat out better if you can get it working, it seems. So do that. Organics will start to deplete, but I'll get more water and oxygen in return. So yeah, it seems there is a trade-off for the awkward shape of the hydroponics. It's beneficial if you can get it going properly. If only I could find a way to bolt in a carbon scrubber to that. Actually, I might be able to. Hang on. Reshuffle. This will lose its water connection, but it will gain a solid connection, which is slightly less beneficial, I believe, if I recall. Anyway, yeah, move that. Move that over by 1. Do you need a gas collection at all, actually? Water, organics? No, you don't. So that doesn't matter. I'll move you there. move you there. Okay. And I'll move this CO2 scrubber over there. So we'll see if that doesn't... Okay, so it said a heavy hull, or I was expecting a big hull, but it's not. It's actually a civilian grade thing. The rich monks. Sure, let's go ahead and start doing that, but I want to get this stuff repositioned and figure out what I'm doing. Click. Food plus 1 per hour. Was that better or worse than before? I should have paid a note of that. Okay, right. Rich monks. Actually, you don't get any benefit, so you've lost gas access because that's producing oxygen carbon. That needs CO2, so actually that's worse. I made a mistake. Sorry. Me am sometimes not good. Yes? Yes, yes? I don't know. Anyway, right, sorry, moving on. If I can get a gas solid connection. Yeah, let's bolt this in here. Actually, that's a gas solid connection there, so that will do there. And I'll undo what I just did, so that was kind of silly of me. Let's reposition all this back the way it was, just so that I know what I'm doing with it later. Every time I say I know what I'm doing with it, it's like, how much BS am I spouting today? It's like, yeah, that's my current status of self-worth. But I can bolt another CO2 into there. Notice I could fit something into the middle there to try and take advantage of that. But the water treatment is slightly the wrong shape for it, unfortunately. Right, anyway, moving on. Let's keep on moving things around. You're a dead thing, so I move you there. You're 80 people, but I want to hang on to the Osprey. You are most of a calorie synth. Oxygen, carbon, hydrogen. Maybe it'll go into there, but I'm going to just slam you into Voyager because, well, you're incomplete, so might as well. That seems to be what Voyager does at the moment. And I don't want Archon, flat out. Archon is bad, so get rid of Archon. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, next. Cruise hull, speeding container with water, or an asteroid with active comms. Population? Question mark? Sure, let's try and get some population out of that. Hopefully there's population there. Hopefully there's people I can press gang into my service. Well, another crew would be nice, but 5 crews seems to be about what you'll tend to get, it seems, as far as I know. At least I don't remember seeing myself ever getting more than 5, but 5 is a lot. Even if I've got one of them tied up doing something, so yeah. We'll have to see. Especially since I've got so many of them tied up right now. Okay. Transmission received from the Provisional Government. This is the Provisional System Authority. Station's ability to provide shelter is now at capacity. We will now enforce an indefinite moratorium on docking unauthorized inbound ships. So, official response based on them blowing up that incoming ship. So, yeah. Don't come here. Basically, is what they're trying to say. Alright. A datapad found in the warehouse contains records of the logistics plan for the assembly of the Void engine device. We are now able to figure out where the build site is. We should go there when ready. Okay. So that's... Endgame is in sight now. The hospital, while it has some damage, is still salvageable for parts. From data and equipment present, it suggests they were set up for treating extreme cases of space sickness. Ah, haven't heard of that in years. So the Void engine has drawbacks, besides the obvious, that is. Bunker on the... what? As a building built into the rock, we sent a ground crew. They report the building is some sort of military bunker. The entrance is blocked by a large metal door. There are active security cameras around. They notice a terminal on the right of the door. We can knock on the door, we can hack on the terminal, and we can blow the door up. Let's knock. Knock, knock, ding dong. We are a trading company selling supplies. we would be happy to sell you a package of survival boxes for a great price. Lose 200 CO2. I don't actually have that, believe it or not. 40 organics, lose a bunch. Gain 200 oxygen, 160 water, 20 food. Take the goods or decline the trade, just ask for a glass of water or two. I was hoping you'd actually have survivors that I could take along with me, but no. Just ask for a glass of water. The gas storage valve is functional, but system message warns tank system is pressure balanced with an experimental system. It is soon to be engineering speak for the facility will explode if anything is touched. Okay. Liquid storage is full source of liquid unfamiliar to any of our engineers. The storage system has a memo. Superconductive fluid. Danger. Do not use as reaction mass in conventional engines. Surely super valuable, too bad it's not water. So yeah, there's some odd bits and ends on odds and ends on the rich monks. But nothing of use, sadly. So let's strip it for parts. As we do. Yoink. And the bio-oxida part is potentially quite useful. We'll check that in a sec. But for now, I'm just moving the parts out so we can ditch the hull because it's a bad hull. 67.5 tons. That is really heavy. And it's only got a couple of extra storage bits in here. So, yeah. Not great. Goodbye. Goodbye. And move on. Void engine site. Location discovered. So, one drawback is this thing is now locked in. Sorry, it's locked in as an option. So it's like, I don't really want... I kind of wish actually I hadn't travelled to get that last piece of information, because now, on a regular basis, the Void engine site will appear in this list, so it'll give us less options. So that is actually a detriment. I just didn't think about it until just now. So, whoopsie. Okay, I'll have to put up with that though. So, only bit of storage we can try and take over here is this thing. I want to get there kind of faster. I just don't want to burn a load of hydrogen doing it, so I'll go for flat efficiency bonus. So off we go. I just need to try and get more stuff. Okay, right. So we had a defunct bio-oxidizer somewhere. There it is. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3, so no, can't quite fix that one up, but hey, it is a start, so we'll start fixing that. We have extra hospitals galore over there. Jeez. So many hospitals. And we have the park as well. Maybe I should start preparing the osprey for full habitation. In fact, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. So let's get, what are you? You are 2, you are 2. Let's move this damaged hospital out. It's going to be a free thing no matter what I do, but it's slightly less obstructive to the rest of it if I do it there. And then move the park there as well. That calorie synth. Oxygen, carbon, hydrogen. It'd be best plugged into a bio-oxidizer, honestly, but we don't have a spare one of those around. And it's not functional anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's just move it back a little bit. What else do we want to try and do? Water organics from carbon and wastewater. There's not much else we can do with this area. We have a solid storage. But that's it. Solid storage. Oxygen, carbon, hydrogen. All we could do really, I think, is bolt in a mid-efficiency CO2 scrubber. Or a mid-efficiency water treatment plant into this area. There's not much room for anything else that we can do. I don't think we can get a complementary building in there. Unless we go for the CO2 scrubber. And then we might not be able to get anything else in there either, so maybe... Well, we do have... The problem is these are decently effective CO2 scrubbers we've got installed over here, so... If anything, I'd want to move this... No, these CO2 scrubbers will get up when that goes up. Oh, wait, no, they won't. 150 versus 200. 200. This is actually a lower efficiency than that, so you require carbon, yeah. So let's move this CO2 scrubber out of there. 150. Remember that, 150. Then I'll also move this broken one in here because that doesn't matter. And I'll also swap out this one for over here where it does have more effects. So yeah, that'll do. Yep, incoming shuttle. Starving group inbound. Small shuttle. Please come on board. Yes, I want people. Minnesota Depot. Modules like this would be attached. Yep, so, okay, get some more military rations and stuff. Check it. Food is getting to be a problem. I need to stick a crew onto that. But we're tied up with rearranging, so 150. Another argument. Someone made a nasty comment about one of his friends, in quotation marks, but they've come to terms into terms with it. So why are you bothering me with that? So it's something kind of odd. Okay, so 150, 150. Alright, so yeah, that is the same there as it was over there. So this one is going to be more effective, though. The only reason I've got that there is because it's not working. So we need more food. Boost this up because it's already 1.2. It's far better than the calorie sense. Okay, that helps a lot. It means we're slowly burning our organics, but food is no longer critical. So yeah, the food is getting really bad now. We need to get that sorted out as soon as we can. I need to use you to repair the hospital there just to get it functioning, but we need food supply parts as a matter of urgency. So we're going to have to start burning more materials to try and get around and get this done, because we just don't have the supporting infrastructure for the population now. We need more. 18 days, or we lose a third of that if we burn at that rate. Let's say 10 hours, which will cost 60 hours of the hydrogen, so confirm. But yeah, notice as our population is growing, that is now becoming an issue. No, we won't be able to afford to put off eating the MREs, unfortunately. So yeah, you're going to have to suck it up and eat those military rations. Bottled water. Oxygen. Dock the hull. Oh, it's a big industrial one. Okay. Are you searched? You are searched, so detach. Calorie synth parts. Bio-oxidizer parts. Okay, yeah, this is good. We need to find more industry. Distress signal, sure. We are starting to struggle a bit with terms of population, but we do need the population. There was no parts options there, so that's why I'm going this way. I don't want to keep burning my hydrogen supply, though. That is bad. And carbon supplies, we just don't have much of. Let's throw the carbon into it. Slow down slightly to avoid having to... I'll contribute that. So I'm burning resources a bit recklessly now, because I need to get the industry sorted out as a priority. Number of extra population, sure. Oxygen, sure. Food, yes please. We need more food flat out, so that's also good. A crack venting oxygen downstream, so this is another thing here. Oxygen we have 11 days worth of, so we can't. The oxygen is the hardest thing to replace right now because we are getting a bit ticklish. So crew disabled for 8 hours. Yep, dirty housing condition for a few days. We're going to be okay, but we've now got a carbon warning. Believe it or not. Carbon warning is now red. Why is that? Oh, that is a fully functional calorie synth. Okay. That calorie synth is running it flat out, so that's an immediate casualty for our supply situation. Let's see, what do you need? You need gas and solid. It's best plugged straight into a one of these guys. But it needs a solid connection for the output. No, not you, you. So it would go in here instead of a carbon. No way to fit it in aside from that. There's no solid connection if we do it that way. But it's more efficient if we do it this way. It's just it would not allow for an additional CO2 one in there operating at double capacity. So it would be roughly equivalent to one of these, 240%, because it's got a solid and gas connection. Yes. And it would have a CO2 scrubber plugged into it as well, so yes, it would be this one, 240% calorie synth. I will connect it there. But the thing is, carbon is actually the issue. So plugging it in there might not actually be the best idea. I regret it immediately. Oh well, I'm committed, right? Well, for the next few hours anyway. Organics, cool. Range? Sure. 2 population? Sure. Yeah, I should stop. Maybe I should stop responding to those. But what I need is water and food. I need abandoned hull sections though, because they often have more supplies. And they keep my crews busy. So, yeah. And carbon? Maybe, but we just don't have much carbon. Let's add the hydrogen. Off we go. Yeah, getting that thing there kicked in is just like red alert on carbon and hydrogen. Morale is tanking hard. Bad place to have it. Let's swap it over there. Is there any carbon systems we can swap in to get them operating better? 220. You're a low efficiency one, 180. Yep, I'll move you in just to get more processing going for that. What's the data found? The debris containing record experiments working void engine. Yeah, so that's a repeat of what we had before. So yeah, I've just found a repeat of the data pad. Liquid storage, wastewater. Keep going, please. I hope that's a functional. Oh, it's not. Dull. I could hope. I could live and dream. I wish it was. 1 and 2. Actually, that is a great find. Actually, I should look at this hull. Some residential, some storage, some use. It's more useful than the Voyager hull I'm lugging with me. The Sisu. It's just not a very comfortable hull to be in. It's a very uncomfortable hull. It does have those industrial ports in it though, which is why I'm considering it. Slowly stop being elitist, no longer annoy the rest of the residents. Oh, that's good. Okay. We made a circulation that says if we let one of our crews relax for a while, we could reduce their portions in order to save some for later. Disable the crew for 48 hours, gain resources. We do need food and water. Yes, please. Okay, that was a big jump. Excellent. So, temporarily disable the crew to spare supplies we would have given them. Okay. Makes sense. Mischief, you are a legend. Keep on doing things for my population. Carbon is suffering really badly, so I'm actually going to shut off that calorie synth. Because that's the one that was tipping it over for carbon. We need more reprocessing facilities though, really badly. Right. You are... I'm going to just shuffle you straight to there, actually. You are... Sisu, I think I'm actually going to keep you. Voyager... I think you're going to get ditched now. You're great as a storage hull, honestly, but we need to get the efficiency up on our movements. Can Sisu accept a hydroponics facility with any great degree of helpfulness? Can you accept the plugging of that? Sadly, no. Getting the exact connections for a hydroponics is very chance-based. There's actually one in here. No, wait, that's a residence. No, there is not. No, that was a lie. There is not a perfect connection for hydroponics in there. Nor is there one in here. I don't want to mess with this one because I've got it pretty much optimized with what I'm asking of it, but there is not a perfect hydroponics link in there either. So yeah, there's nothing superb about any of that. So, right, anywhere I can fix you into? No. Let's just start to shuffle things around. You go there, you go there, you go, I guess, there. Calorie synth, pull you out and go there. Med bays, you go there, and there, and there. I need to do something about my med bays, jeez. And okay, so all my spare stuff is in Sishu now, which means I can ditch Voyager for 125 weights shaved off. That works, I guess. And we have found a little civilian class hull, the Mir, which I'll also. But the problem is that I'm shuffling all my stuff around, so it's like that always has a massive amount of cost in terms of that. So. Oxygen, water. Maybe the water? I am struggling a bit with the water. The water is kind of bad. If only I had more wastewater processing, which is why, again, hull kind of important. Really want to get the whole pieces together. And here we go. Can I get away with not boosting that? No, hydrogen will go critical. Dear. Shuttle. Another shuttle. 16 pop. Sure. Come in. But I need the industry. I need the parts. And I'll bolt that in there as well. You are set to auto. You have a CO2 scrubber part off the bat. That is very good. Hopefully it'll be enough to get something functional. But, of course, I'm running on 2 crew right now. That is part of the issue. My crew is entirely tied up at the moment because of the reduced portions. Along with the 2 on boosting, that leaves 2 crews actually working on things. So, operations to salvage are going to a crawl. Bio-oxidizer. Hopefully there's parts there to be useful. I do want to get this thing fixed up and rolling, so that will be ready. So I have to give a repair order for that for 3 hours, tie that up. What I really need those hydroponics. I've had to speak of the devil, hydroponics. You are next on my survey list, mister. As is that bio-oxidizer as well. So a lot of bio-oxidizer parts. Hopefully I can get something working. Actually, can I get something with 2 and 2? Actually, I could fix that straight up. So repair you. Da-da-da. What are you? You are 2 parts. You are 2 parts, so I can actually do repair work and get that working on top of that. So repair that one there. Hey, this is. I was saying I needed more industry. This is turning out all right. I'm getting some parts I need. Actually, I already had the scrubber parts. I just didn't realise. Whoops. Oh dear. Well, actually no. That means I've got the parts to repair both these scrubbers. Actually, so I could let's move that scrubber into there as well. I'm tying up all my crew again. Ha da da. Water, thank you. I need food as an urgent matter though. Water or oxygen? Water is the more ticklish, so I'll travel to that one. I need to pick up the pace though. Again, it's like I need to start moving with urgency. But with all these extra hulls on me, my efficiency is way, way down. So that's going to have to do for now. This is becoming such a balancing act as my crew numbers increase. But my food is now low, as you can see, so I need to try and get this all sorted out. Also, I didn't realise -10 morale from the reduced portions effect as well. And moderate shortage. Yeah, the shortages on the 3 critical ones, food, water, oxygen, actually have a bigger impact on morale than the rest of it. So that's also worth noting. But anyway. Until next time, this has been I'm Mark3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the show. And things are definitely getting a bit tight here, I must admit. But oh well, we're just gonna have to keep on going with it. But yeah, I'll catch you all some other time. See you all later.